Hey, bro, just got back from dropping Rachel off at her place.
Oh, that was quick. Weren't you two supposed to have dinner together tonight?
Yeah, that was the plan, but she said she had to catch up on some work stuff last minute. She did mention that she always has a great time hanging out at our place, though.
Really? This is like the third time just this week she's come over. Never would have guessed our old bachelor pad would be her scene.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing. But she says there's something charming and homey about it. Reminds her of her grandparents' house or something like that.
Interesting. I got a pretty different vibe from her Instagram. Seems more into glitz and glam there. Speaking of, I saw her latest post from your beach getaway. You two looked amazing together, like a power couple.
Thanks, man. Sometimes I still can't believe I'm with someone like her. Definitely upgrades my Insta game. But for real, after everything that went down with Sarah, I never thought I'd find someone again, let alone be planning a wedding.
Oof! Yeah, that was a brutal time, bro. I still remember how you barely left your room for weeks afterwards. Mom was so worried. But look at you now. Crazy how much can change in a couple years. Engaged to a stunning girl.
She is ridiculously gorgeous. Way out of my league, if we're being honest. I keep thinking one day I'll wake up and this whole thing will have been an elaborate dream.
Nah, man, don't sell yourself short. You're a catch, too. Successful, stable, really great guy. And that sweet engineering gig probably doesn't hurt either. As they say, women love a provider.
Maybe there's some truth to that. I just really want to do things right this time and make her happy. She deserves the world. I can't screw this up again.
Well, Rachel seems a far cry from Sarah, at least. I still get heated thinking about that shady credit card borrowing incident. Seems like you found yourself a real one this time around.
100. Rachel is so thoughtful and caring. Get this! Apparently she's been helping Mom out in the garden every week.
Seriously? Oh, Mom must be over the moon. She's always wanted a daughter to share her green thumb with.
Exactly. According to Mom, Rachel is a natural in the garden. They've got big plans to redo the whole backyard landscape together.
Dang, that's major brownie points with Mom right there. Doesn't get much better than that. I'm really happy for you, bro. Seems like you found your person. Remind me again, when's the big day?
Just about 4 months out now. Rachel has taken charge of most of the planning. Speaking of planning, you won't believe how meticulous she is about everything. She's got this massive spreadsheet tracking every single vendor and detail, even has backup plans for her backup plans.
That's intense. She's really going all out, huh? How are you handling all the decision-making? Must be overwhelming.
Honestly, I mostly just nod and agree at this point, though I did put my foot down about the chocolate fountain. That's non-negotiable. Some things a man has to stand firm on, you know?
A chocolate fountain? Really, bro? Next you'll tell me you want a bouncy castle, too.
Don't give me ideas, but seriously, Rachel's been amazing about including me. She runs everything by me first, shows me all these Pinterest boards. Even suggested we do our honeymoon at that cabin resort I mentioned once. You know, the one up in the mountains where Dad used to take us fishing?
No way! I thought she was more of a luxury resort in Bali type. That's actually really thoughtful of her.
Right? She said she wants our first trip as husband and wife to be meaningful. Somewhere that matters to me, not just some fancy Instagram destination. Though I'm pretty sure she'll still make it look magazine-worthy somehow. She's got a vision for the perfect day and is making it happen.
Why am I not surprised? She definitely gives off type A vibes. In a good way, though. Yo, random question, but you still down to watch the game later? I thought we could get Tony's delivered.
Oh man, that sounds perfect. I could use a chill night with my bro to take my mind off all this wedding stuff. Want to do the usual? 2 large pepperoni pizzas and a double order of garlic knots?
You know it. Is there any other way? Already put the beer in the fridge to chill. Game starts in 30, so if you could be here with the food by then, we'll be all set.
Perfect. I'm on it. Give me 20 minutes tops. One other thing. Can you believe how good Rachel made me look in those beach pics? Felt like a straight-up model shoot.
Right. Who knew you had it in you? What's your secret?
No secret, just an amazing fiancé with an eye for photography. Pretty sure she made me do at least 50 poses to get that one winning shot, though. My cheeks were sore from fake smiling.
That's hilarious. But hey, those pics were fire. Totally worth it. All right, I'll let you focus on grabbing that pizza. Drive safe and see you soon. And don't you dare let that pizza get cold on the way.
I would never. Tony's is sacred. See you in a few. It's game time.
Rachel, we need to talk ASAP. It's important. Call me when you get this.
Hey, Ethan. Just saw your messages. Is everything okay? Shouldn't you be talking to Mike about important stuff?
No, this is about you, actually. I need to ask you something. Yesterday, I was at the East Valley Hotel for a work meeting. I saw you there, in the lobby, with a man who definitely wasn't Mike. What's going on, Rachel?
East Valley Hotel? Yesterday? I think you must be mistaken. I had a bunch of errands to run in that part of town, but I wasn't at any hotel.
Please don't lie to me. I know what I saw. It was you, clear as day. Around 2 p.m., you were walking into the elevator together, laughing with your arm around him. I was in the lobby waiting for my client. I couldn't believe my eyes. What were you doing with another man when you're engaged to my brother?
Ethan, listen, I know how this must look, but you've got it all wrong, I swear. That man is just someone I know through work. It was a quick meeting, nothing more. I would never cheat on Mike. I love him.
A work meeting in a hotel room? Do you think I'm stupid? I saw how cozy you two looked. That was no business meeting. Tell me the truth, Rachel. How could you do this to Mike, to our family?
It's not what you think, I promise. Yes, I shouldn't have met him at a hotel. That was stupid of me. But nothing happened. We just had coffee in the lobby and talked. He's having some personal issues and needed advice.
So why not meet at a coffee shop then? Why sneak around at some hotel? And why didn't you tell Mike about this so-called meeting? Because it sounds a whole lot like a lie, Rachel.
I didn't tell Mike because I knew he would overreact, just like you are. It was honestly innocent, but I can see how the optics are bad. I wasn't thinking clearly. This guy is someone from my past. I was just trying to be a friend to him, but I let myself slip into old dynamics. It was wrong of me. A huge mistake. It won't happen again, I swear.
A mistake is forgetting to pay a bill or missing an appointment, not secretly meeting up with another man. I just can't understand how you could do this, especially with the wedding only months away. Do you even want to marry Mike, or is this all some big game to you?
Of course I want to marry Mike. I love him more than anything. He's my world. Please, Ethan, you have to believe me. Mike can never know about this. It would devastate him. I messed up. I know that. But it's not what you think. I would never intentionally hurt Mike.
Don't you think Mike deserves to know the truth? You're asking me to lie to my own brother. If you really loved him, why would you do something like this in the first place? I just don't know if I can look at you the same way now, Rachel.
I'm human, Ethan. I made a huge mistake and let an old situationship resurface when it shouldn't have. But that's all it was, a mistake. One that will never happen again. I'll cut off all contact with that guy. Mike and I have something so special. We're soulmates. I can't lose him over one stupid lapse in judgment. Please, I'm begging you. Let me be the one to fix this. Don't say anything to Mike. I'll prove to you how committed I am to your brother. You'll see. Just give me a chance.
I'm sorry, Rachel, but I can't just sweep this under the rug. It's too big a betrayal. You're engaged to my brother. He deserves to know the truth about the woman he's planning to marry. If you really love him and want to fix this, then you need to be the one to tell him what happened.
I can't, Ethan. It will break his heart. I can't bear to hurt him like that. Please, let's just keep this between us. I swear it will never happen again. I'll be the perfect fiancé.
Do you hear yourself? You're still trying to lie and cover this up. That's not love, Rachel. If Mike found out I knew about this and didn't tell him, he would never forgive me. He'd never forgive either of us.
So what are you saying? Are you going to tell him?
No, Rachel. I'm done keeping your secrets. I can't do that to my brother. You have until tomorrow to tell Mike what you did. The whole truth. If you don't, I will tell him myself. I'm sorry, but he needs to know.
You can't do that. It will ruin everything. The wedding, our relationship, my whole life will fall apart. Please, Ethan, don't make me do this. I can't lose Mike.
You know what's ironic? Just yesterday, Mike was telling me how lucky he felt. How he finally found someone he could trust completely. Do you have any idea how much that kills me now?
Ethan, you don't understand. Things with Mike are complicated. He's wonderful. He really is. But sometimes I feel like I'm just playing a part. Like I have to be this perfect person he thinks I am.
So your solution was to cheat instead of talking to him? Instead of being honest about your feelings?
It's not that simple. You don't know what it's like. Having to live up to everyone's expectations all the time. Your mom treating me like the daughter she never had. Mike putting me on this pedestal like I'm some kind of angel.
Oh, please spare me the victim act. Nobody forced you to create this perfect image. You did that all on your own.
You think I wanted any of this? To hurt Mike? To feel trapped in my own life? That guy, he knew the real me, the messy, imperfect me. I didn't have to pretend with him.
So instead, you pretended with everyone else, built this whole facade of the perfect fiancé while sneaking around behind Mike's back?
I know it was wrong. I know I messed up. But Mike, he's so sensitive, so trusting. After what happened with Sarah, I couldn't bear to disappoint him.
You should have thought about that before cheating on him. He deserves so much better than this, Rachel. So much better than lies. Tell him the truth or I will. You have until tomorrow. I'm sorry it's come to this.
Ethan, wait! Let's talk about this more. You can't drop this bomb on me and walk away. I need more time to figure out how to tell him.
You have until tomorrow, Rachel. That's it. If you really love Mike, you'll be honest with him. If not, then he deserves to know who he's really marrying. The choice is yours, but one way or another, the truth comes out tomorrow.
Ethan, please.
I have to go. Remember, tomorrow. Don't make me be the one to break my brother's heart. Tell him or I will. Time's up, Rachel! I just got off the phone with Mike. I had to tell him everything since you didn't. He knows about your affair.
You told him? Ethan, how could you? I was going to tell him myself today. I just needed a little more time. Oh, God. What did he say? Is he okay?
No, Rachel, he's not okay. He's devastated, completely blindsided and heartbroken. I had to be the one to break his heart with the truth about his fiancée. Do you have any idea how hard that was? You left me no choice. You promised you would tell him, and you didn't.
I was trying to find the right way, the right moment. I didn't want to hurt him. I wanted to be able to explain, to tell him how sorry I am and how much I love him. Please, Ethan, I need to talk to him. I need to try to make this right.
I'm sorry, Rachel, but I can't let you do that. Mike doesn't want to see or talk to you right now. He told me he needs space, time to process this immense betrayal and your lies. You had your chance to come clean, and you blew it. Now you have to respect his wishes.
This can't be happening. We're supposed to be getting married in 4 months. Everything is planned, deposits paid. I've already sent out invitations. Your parents were going to pay for the wedding. What am I supposed to do now?
Seriously, Rachel? You cheat on my brother and your main concern is the wedding costs? Mike has made it clear that the wedding is off. He's going to inform everyone that it's canceled. As for the money, maybe you should have thought about that before blowing up your relationship.
No, that's not what I meant. Of course Mike is my main concern. I love him. But Ethan, I quit my job to plan the wedding full time. Your family promised to pay for everything. If Mike cancels now, I'll be left with nothing. Unemployed with a massive debt I can't pay.
I'm sorry you're in this position, Rachel, but that's not our problem anymore. You made your choices. You decided to lie and sneak around. You have to face the consequences. Mike doesn't owe you a wedding or financial support. Not after what you did.
This is a nightmare. My whole life is falling apart. Everything I've worked for. Please, Ethan, you have to help me talk to Mike. Make him see how sorry I am. He loves me. I know we can work through this. We just need a chance.
That's not going to happen, Rachel. Mike has made his decision and I fully support him. You need to respect that it's over. He doesn't want to see you or talk to you. And honestly, neither do I or the rest of our family. We trusted you, welcomed you, and you betrayed us all.
So that's it then? You're all just going to cut me off? Leave me with nothing? After everything I've done for your family? Helping your mom? Being there for Mike? Please, Ethan, don't do this. Don't let it end like this. I have nowhere else to go.
You should have thought about that before you cheated, Rachel. This is the bed you made. You can't talk your way out of this or manipulate us anymore. We're done. Mike will be contacting you to make arrangements to get his things from your place. Other than that, we don't want any further contact.
Ethan, please. You can't be serious. I have no job, no money, and now no family. I have nothing left. Don't abandon me like this. I was going to be your sister. I made a terrible mistake, but I don't deserve this. Have some compassion.
My compassion is for Mike, who did nothing to deserve your betrayal. You're not the victim here, Rachel. Your actions caused this, no one else's. Focus on getting yourself together and leave Mike alone to heal. He deserves peace.
Please don't do this, Ethan. I am begging you. Just talk to Mike for me. Let me see him one more time to apologize at least. Give me a chance to say goodbye. I don't know how I'm going to survive this. I've lost everything.
I'm sorry you're struggling, Rachel, but you need to leave our family alone now. No more contact, no more messages. Don't make this harder than it already is. If you need help, I suggest reaching out to your own friends and family. But we're done.
I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe I've lost Mike for good. He's my everything, Ethan. I don't know how to live without him. Please tell him I love him, that I will always love him, and that I'm so deeply sorry.
I'll pass along the message, Rachel, but I wouldn't hold out hope for reconciliation. The best thing you can do now is work on yourself and respect Mike's need for distance. I wish you the best as you figure out your next steps, but this is goodbye for us.
Ethan, wait. I don't know how to do any of this on my own. You and your family are all I have. Please don't shut me out forever. I know I messed up, but I did love Mike. Doesn't that count for something?
I'm sorry, Rachel, but love doesn't excuse lies and betrayal. You'll have to find your own way forward now without Mike and without us.
Ethan, please. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. The wedding, the planning, your family's support. It all just snowballed so fast.
That's what this was all about, wasn't it? The perfect wedding, the perfect life, all funded by my family's money.
No, that's not fair. I really do love Mike. Yes, your family's support meant a lot, but that's not why I stayed. I was just scared of losing everything.
Everything, or just the lifestyle? The garden sessions with Mom, the shopping trips, the promise of never having to work again.
You're twisting everything, making me sound so calculated. I made a mistake, yes, but my feelings for Mike were real. Are real, present tense. I still love him.
Love doesn't act like this, Rachel. Love doesn't lie, doesn't manipulate. Love certainly doesn't meet other men in hotel rooms.
I know I don't deserve forgiveness, but please, just tell Mike. Tell him it wasn't all a lie. Tell him those moments we shared, they were real.
The only thing I'm gonna tell Mike is that he dodged a bullet. That sometimes people aren't who they pretend to be.
You're being cruel, Ethan, acting like I'm some kind of monster, when all I did was make a human mistake.
A mistake is something you do once, Rachel, not something you carefully plan and hide, not something you beg others to cover up.
You don't understand. My parents, they'll disown me when they find out. They're very traditional. I'll lose everything. My family, my future, my reputation.
Maybe you should have considered all that before betraying my brother. Actions have consequences, Rachel. It's time to face yours. Focus on getting back on your feet. That's the best thing you can do. Goodbye, Rachel. Take care of yourself. But let us go. It's over.
Thanks to my brother Ethan, my family, and colleagues, I was able to receive compensation from my ex-fiancée. Of course, I also received compensation from her affair partner at my company's client. The last time I met my ex-fiancée, she looked completely broken, as if her parents had severely punished her, with a swollen face I'd never seen before. I don't know if her story about her family background was true, but it doesn't matter to me anymore. There's nothing I can do for her. My ex-fiancée was unemployed since she planned to be a housewife after marriage, but she's apparently been disowned and kicked out by her parents. After being thrown out penniless, I hear she's now working in some kind of men's entertainment service. With her good looks, she'll be able to earn a living on her own. It's far from her dream of being a housewife, but I think it's a fitting job for her. I may have had poor judgment with women, but I've realized how blessed I am with the people around me. And having been helped by so many people, I hope to give back going forward. Having someone to love is wonderful, but marriage and romance aren't everything. I want to continue living honestly, appreciating my current environment and the people around me.